biopsies, they take it out and then they test it.
Oh, lovely. Hiya, you alright? So what are we doing for you today?
The beard, if you've got time, you can do beard as well. Yeah, it's fairly short, so it should be a nice, easy one for you.
Yeah.
It's a good length.
Right. Let's move it. See if I can get. I think I might need to get a longer lead, you know.
It's a lot of use these days, isn't it?
Yeah. It's my old phone. It's an S7. So.
Oh, you only use it for this?
I only use.
You maybe have to invest in just a camera then. Just
I have got some of them, you know, them little sports cameras.
The little square cubic ones.
Yeah. It's not like what they call them.
GoPro.
Yeah, it's not a GoPro. It's like a cheap version of that.
Yeah.
And when I've recorded on it, there's no sound. And I've stuck a microphone in, but it picks up every single voice.
Yeah, I think so. It depends on what kind of mic, and then there's all kinds of.
Yeah, it's a furry mic that I stick on top. But then to get a cordless mic, so I'd have two cordless mics. It's like nearly £300. It's like.
Seems like overkill.
It does.
What you need is one of your clients who knows about these kinds of things. I'm sure there must be someone. That's one
must be someone.
One of the benefits of your trade, I'd imagine. You must know someone who does most things.
I learned, one of my clients, he actually done my, oh God, what's it called? A promo. So, you know, like the...
Oh, right, little I noticed you had a little thing.
Yeah, so I put that on, but then I put it on as a video, not as like it goes on, like, it should be going on, get a little thing, and then you do this little video that I've done, and then you do the whole. I was like, I can't be asked for that, I just do the whole video.
I'm assuming there's software these days though that'll just put it in for you if you don't know.
I don't know. No, I'm not that good because I've got dyslexia. I don't understand a lot of the stuff.
I don't think dyslexia will affect that. I think, I think you do yourself down. I think you're learning it, aren't you? I mean,
yeah, I mean, I have to go onto YouTube and I look, and then I speak into it, and if I can't pronounce a word, it comes out, and I have to go to my husband. That's what I want to say. Is that right? And he goes, no.
There's nothing wrong with that. Most people who work in OAT that I know pretty much do all of their stuff on YouTube. That's where they get all their information from.
Yeah.
Or Google.
I'm a visual learner, so if you write things down, it's like that ain't going through.
I think if they're honest, most people are. I think unless you're very academic, I think most people learn much better by seeing videos or animations and things like that, or just being hands-on and actually doing it. I think there's a lot to be said for learning how to do things by doing them.
I am very much a visual learner.
I probably wouldn't advocate for that if you're like a surgeon or something. That's probably a bad move then, isn't it? But
yeah, maybe. They reckon now that a lot of the surgeons, like from the 80s, from the 90s, so they're about 30 years old now, and they would have been the first generation that were actually gamers, so they're using like the Xbox.
Oh, so they get the dexterity from that. Okay.
So that's what, because a lot of it is all done by remotes, aren't they now?
Oh, it's incredible, yeah.
Like when I had my stomach operation, it was all done by chemosurgery. So when you think they're looking at a screen and doing it, rather than actually... That makes sense.
No. I mean, when you think about it, the kids sitting in their bedrooms now gaming are probably the
next generation of it, yeah.
Not just surgery, there's all kinds of different skills these days that are done with a controller, aren't they?
Oh, definitely.
Or at least potentially could be in the future as well.
100%, yeah.
Well, that's good.
This is a little bit longer than last time.
Is it?
Yes, only just.
It's fairly. Normally, it's a little bit longer normally when I shave it, but I like to shave it on a Friday or Saturday, you know, for the weekend kind of thing. But increasingly, I'm getting lazy before I come to my appointment.
That's fine.
Like today, I've come straight from work, so I didn't have time to do it.
But that's what we're here for, isn't it?
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Plus, I have noticed when you do it with the foil, I don't get the dry skin. So when I wet shave it, I do get a bit, like 2 or 3 days afterwards normally, I get a bit of dry skin. I do moisturise it, but probably not enough is the truth. Yeah, I do moisturise it straight afterwards, but then it tends to get forgotten about. And really, I should be.
Are you moisturising beforehand though?
No, definitely not.
So when you're wet shaving, you need to moisturise or put the foil on first,
Okay.
and then do it. Because even though with the foil, taking like 1 or 2 layers of skin off, when you're shaving, you take 4 to 5 layers.
I think I remember you saying it's almost like a sort of mild burn that you're giving yourself, basically.
Yeah.
See, I do pay attention.
Well, I'm doing an upload course, and I've uploaded it onto YouTube and TikTok. I'm starting, of course, my first assessment needs to be in by the 31st of July.
Yeah.
But it's all about understanding autism.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm doing that as well as working part-time.
And is that just to help you with your day job, or out of interest, or?
It is to help. It's help for me to understand more, and also so that I can help the parents understand more, and like what I can do better to help the children or the adults. So what am I doing wrong that I can do better, and that's mainly.
We can always do better. Oh, that's fantastic.
I believe every day is a school day.
100%. Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Because if you think you know everything, it's time to lock yourself away.
Oh, generally speaking, in my experience, people who think they know everything know the least.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Not that I don't believe it, but I just, I'd say, well, I need to learn more.
Yeah, there's always room for learning.
Every time.
Hello.
I mean, I've learned so much. Like, some people said something, what was it? I've even forgotten it now, but I think it was about Strokes Tuesday.
Oh, I've no idea.
Yeah, and it was about, that goes back to something. I was told it, but it was on you. As soon as we start talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I completely forgotten what it was about.
I said when I'm driving about for work, I tend to listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a good one recently about sort of bad science, you know, where even some of the misconceptions that creates. So DDT, I don't know whether you've heard of that. It was an insecticide they used, and they banned it in the 70s, I believe.
Yeah.
And actually, it turns out that it was all a bit of a fuss about nothing. It's actually not as dangerous as they initially thought, and actually it could have potentially saved millions and millions of lives because of its use in malaria, preventing malaria.
Yes.
But because it's had bad press, obviously everyone thinks it's dangerous. It's never coming back.
Is that the one where like 2 professors got up to it and saying it is really bad, and so they banned it?
It might be. So most of it was to do with one lady, and I can't remember what her name was now, she wasn't actually a scientist, but she wrote a couple of books, and they were works of fiction. So they were sort of loosely based on fact and very loosely based on evidence, but they were very well written, which obviously convinced everybody. And you know, it's not. I don't think she did it. I think she had the best intentions, and obviously it's that unintended consequences. She wasn't necessarily thinking that, you know, it's of its use in the war on malaria and things, for instance.
I suppose that was the same as Edwina Curry when she went about she should eat eggs because you can get salmonella.
Yes, yep, definitely.
And it was about that time I got food poisoning from eggs. And it was like, I don't really want to eat eggs anymore.
Yeah.
And my husband always has 5 eggs, and it's like, no.
Another good example would be, so eggs at one point had a bad rap because they had a lot of cholesterol.
And E. coli.
I don't know.
I know, I'm not sure about cholesterol. It might be cholesterol, but you get a lot of food poisoning. And Edwina Curry, was she the health minister at the time?
I don't know.
But she was saying, oh, you should eat eggs. And I'm sure I was, sure that's the 80s or the 90s.
Yeah.
And I know at one particular time it was all about eggs as well. And I think it was either my first or second pregnancy, and it was like, oh, you can't eat eggs and all this, you can only eat scrambled eggs. And then it was like, you don't eat eggs at all if you're pregnant. And it was like, oh,
I think they're still, at the moment, if you've got a weakened immune system, I think they still recommend against eggs that aren't cooked solid, I think is the advice.
Yeah. So I used to have fluffy eggs, like scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
And then it was like, nah, I'd rather not eat eggs at all. Like once I went to a party or something and I had some, there was only ever egg sandwiches there. And most of the gave me one and I was like, this is still warm. I was like, don't eat it.
Yeah, probably get out of this.
And he didn't eat it, but a lot of our other friends ate it, and God, they were ill.
Yeah, food poisoning is no joke.
No. But that was from the catering company as well. They'd forgotten to do the meat option, so they just brought the egg option, and the eggs were warm.
Yeah.
And it was like, you don't eat that much. Because when I'm hungry, it's like, eat a sausage roll, but don't eat the sandwiches. And if I really fancy, it was like, no, please don't eat the sandwiches. And he didn't. And a couple of our friends ate him as well. And yeah, they had really bad food poisoning.
Yeah, just like recently, I don't smell it myself, but I never smelled it. I'm like, oh,
How does that feel?
Brilliant. That's the other thing. It is more even, a more even cut, I suppose is the word, than when I wet shave it. Some of that, I think, it's the grain. Obviously, it's difficult to get exactly the right direction of the grain when I'm doing it myself with the pick.
You get shaving burn as well.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've kind of got the hang of it now, and I don't get it too bad. But I do admit with the foil, it is just that little bit more uniform. It's definitely a better.
Now, people here are being advised to stay indoors in the afternoon, to drink plenty of water, to avoid coffee and alcohol, and to check on their elderly neighbours if they live alone. But the issue is that it's the middle of July, there are lots of tourists here in Italy, and many of them have told us that they're not really following this advice. You know, they can't get on holidays.
Oh, I won't sit down for you.
Australia, the US, they just want to spend hours inside the hotel room or not eating or drinking Italian food or Italian wine.
Yeah, I did oil it this morning. It's probably all worn out by now, but
Several tourists who have collapsed.
I've been out in the rain, so I'm rinsed out a bit.
Now, because of climate change, heat waves like this one are becoming more frequent and more severe. I think it can be dangerous. Last year, about
What oil were you putting on?
6,000
There you are.
died because of the heat. And so there
Don't think so.
that this heat wave could cause
I honestly don't know. It's a branded one.
and because of
Makes me smell a bit like a shed. I think there's a sandalwood in there.
Yeah. That's why I said, is it sandalwood?
You should say.
Oh, did I? This is sandalwood.
I don't know what that is. But I think it's got sandalwood in it, definitely.
Yeah. Like I said, if I can't pronounce it, I say it wrong. Yeah, that one that you said. That's the one I meant.
I don't think sandals.
Is there a difference between sablewood and sandalwood?
I don't know. As I say, I've not heard of sablewood before, so it may be a different thing. I don't know.
No, it's the one that you said.
Because like you watched her.
I can smell it, and that's.
Yeah.
Two people at this property were arrested, while a third person was arrested in another raid. Police found a bag of cash containing £30,000 and a number of other assets were taken away.
A bag of, who would carry a £30,000 in cash?
Sold online
Drug dealer, I'm assuming.
Legal website. Many of the public
That is weird.
Nobody honest. Let's be honest.
realising that the product that
Let's be honest.
is unlicensed. So
Wow, what is that?
Checks of safety, quality, and effectiveness.
For more stories from across the
I said TikTok on it, didn't it? Did
No,
I
I
say TikTok?
didn't see. They were fake something or other, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You're like the BBC UK COVID
50 euro notes?
Wow.
Wow.
WhatsApp messages from the first year of the pandemic and messages from before May 2021 are stored on an old phone. The Prime Minister said he'd forgotten the passcode. Technicians were concerned that the data might be wiped if they turned the phone on and got the passcode wrong. But officials have now...
I got a letter from HMRC today
PIN number.
to say that my all my details have been stolen.
Oh, what, from them?
From them.
Oh, right, brilliant.
But we don't think there's any problem.
Back in April,
Sounds like a problem to me. Just because no one's actually done anything with them yet doesn't mean they're not going to.
The cybercrime about my stuff, there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to do.
WhatsApp messages between Boris Johnson and about 40 other individuals and that he'd sent to a specific group. Now, originally, the government challenged that order. They should say Mr. Johnson backed it. He said he's happy to provide information. The government challenged it and took the inquiry to judicial review of the decision, which it blocked. The deadline
What do you want, Harlequin?
passed on Monday at 4 o'clock.
What do you want?
Part of the government said that it had handed over all the things that were in its possession. But,
Have you got
as
really
you
hot
said,
in
there
here?
are some WhatsApp messages.
No, not with you.
Yeah.
Early period between January
Yeah, she's
2020
kicking
up
me
to
up.
May
She's gonna just dry
2021, which
dry?
are sitting on a phone, which Mr.
Dropping,
Johnson,
not
Boris
drying,
Johnson,
dropping.
used
Okay,
to
we're sugar
use. Now,
level
in
dropping.
2021, he had to stop using that mobile phone
Pepsi's
and
good
start
for you,
using
as
another
well.
one because it became apparent that his phone number had been online for 15 years. So the
Are you hot, Lily? Or is it
difficulty,
me?
as we're told, has been in accessing this old
Definitely
phone
me then.
because, as you mentioned,
Sounds
Mr.
like
Johnson
Pepsi's purring
wasn't
as
sure
well.
what the passcode was, and there were worries that if they plugged in the wrong one, then all the data would get wiped.
Doesn't get
So we
louder
are
and
now
louder
told
and
that
louder
the
now.
office of the government has found in its records a passcode, and it will
What?
let technicians to put that in. So
Hey,
we are
what do you use to
happy
do? Shut up.
WhatsApp messages handed over to the inquiry.
Interesting, Helen, thanks for that. And just very briefly, just take a step back for us, remind us, code inquiry, how does this all fit in, what's the importance of it?
So the COVID inquiry is, as other countries have done, looking at the UK government's handling of the pandemic and its preparedness. It's split into several stages. It's doing what's called Module 1 at the moment. The module that these messages relate to starts.
No. I just every now and then you get
Great stuff, thanks, Helen.
a rogue beard trimming fly up. So
Ah,
I'll try and
On a mission to land a
It's
rover
like, oh,
on
fuck,
the
it's in the eye.
No, I'd have definitely told you if you'd poked in the eye.
Take a look. There it is, heading off. And if successful, the craft, which went into orbit 16 months after this launch, will deploy a lander near the south pole of the moon next month. Big step for India.
Harlequin's playing chess.
There's still a lot of excitement and energy over here. We've seen a handful of people right now among the thousands who have gathered here to witness the launch of the third mission to the moon. This is just outside the Satish Dhawan Space Center in the southern Indian city of Sriharikota, which witnessed the launch. People are here trying to take selfies and photographs outside these three rocket models. But this is really the sentiment. This excitement is what it's all about. Because this time, India is hoping that they will be able to successfully...
Is it your anniversary, Sid? Or have you had it?
No, August 20th.
August 20th.
Still haven't worked out what I'm getting at.
First year, second year? First year.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's paper. It's a bit of an awkward one. She loves books. She does love books, but I feel like I've bought loads of books over the years. I want to get something a bit different. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenging one. The problem is, not to toot my own horn, but I am a good partner, so over the years I've bought quite a lot of stuff, so it's making it special for the first anniversary. It's a bit difficult. What about tickets, maybe?
No tickets. You want to do something that
she can keep.
Yeah, you know, like when you go online, you can see all them words.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can put all them words on a piece of paper and frame it, then that's a piece of paper.
Something like that might work.
And it's all about her.
Yep.
So all the feelings you have towards her and how she makes you feel.
Not best do that on a good day then, eh?
Don't do it after you just say like tip or like she's burnt you like food and like it's too spicy or something like that. Just do it on a really good day.
Well, I don't think it was like she had to do that yet. That's really nice. And for me to be the first one to change that before she's even going to try it or
So it's my wedding anniversary on Monday. Just gone.
What did he do?
I worked. He worked. But it was our 30th wedding anniversary as well.
Did he remember that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's impressive.
I got 15 long stem red roses and I got 15 long stem pink roses, and then I got a bouquet of 30 different.
Blimey, well, from what you told me about your husband, that's not bad going.
It is, yeah. I mean, I love him to pieces, but he is not a present.
Not normally that sentimental, huh?
No,
there you go.
He's not. He does.
It means a bit more though when people.
I mean, like he'll go, I'm the one you flowers because you never throw them away. No, because I leave them there, so
waiting for the next lot.
Yeah, and yeah, he doesn't do that. But yeah, I've got 3 big bouquets of flowers. So he done good.
He really did.
He really did do good. Is she chasing you again? Yeah.
Oh wow, that was good. The thing is, like, if you want to look at so you've got to fit on keep them as a baby, but it's got to
It works better as an aftershave balm.
What do you do with it? Is it just the same as the oil that goes in? That's got sandalwood in it, I think.
I can't even see that writing.
Most men's stuff has sandalwood. I think everyone thinks that men want to smell like a shed. No, I don't think it has actually. Almond seed oil.
Not allergic to nuts, are you?
No, I'm not, no.
So I'm going to put it on your scalp. So I'm using this after shaving.
Okay.
Because I think it works better as an aftershave rather than a beard balm.
And that's the sort of thing that I should have for when I shave my head.
Yeah.
Like a balm that's a fairly thick, waxy kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just protecting your scalp.
No, it makes sense.
Because it is for beards as well, I can run it through your beard, so it's not going to hurt. But I've been using this as aftershave balm.
Yeah.
It gives more I'm trying to think of words. This is where my brain fog comes in. It's what on top of my tongue. So it conditions your skin, that's what I'm thinking of. It's conditioning your skin, and it's also putting that protection on your skin as well.
Yeah.
But it's not a wax, it's a really nice balm.
Yeah.
And then when I run it through your beard, you can get that nice scent as well.
Yeah.
I have to leave it there, but thank you so much for coming on the programme. Really appreciate your time and for so eloquently expressing your arguments. Thank you.
Oh, do you want to smell it?
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Alright, I'm going to go and test the blood in a second.
Next, the Oscar-winning actor Kevin Spacey has told a jury here in the UK.
She's not leaving me alone, is she?
No.
But he said,
Fantastic, thank you.
Is that alright?
Yeah. I don't normally notice, it's normally Lou that notices. You need to get your beard trimmed.